watching you. Just come to me. It will be there taking your hand. You meet the unknown, you can't walk away. For some reason, it wants to take you, having no clue. You don't want to stay. It will be there taking your hand. You meet the unknown, you can't walk away. For some reason, it wants to take you, having no clue. You don't want to stay.
Hello, Mixer. How you guys doing? So, yeah, here's us. We are headed. Still really loud. So, this is one of our weekly games. Basically, every Friday, we sit down and play in this world. That being said, this is episode 9. Everything else is on YouTube. All the previous episodes. We're headed into a city. Sit back, enjoy the ride. You can... A couple ways you can affect our game. You can retweet. 10 retweets, everyone in the party will get advantage. At 20, everyone gets a natural 20. 30, and so on. More and more gifts are given to the party. You can go down below and donate to help with the party. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you can go ahead and call in your Patreon rewards. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to go through a brief introduction of everyone, and then we'll get right into it. We normally start about, a little bit earlier, but things ran long. So, hello, Legacy players.
Hello.
So, unfortunately, Tree cannot speak, but Tree plays Breanne and has a Wyvern. Bellamy, she plays a Homebrew Dragoon class in the game. And, she won't be able to talk as much. We'll basically be allowing her to type as we are here. That being said, we're going to go through everyone. This is our first run on Mixer. So, Spartans, you play Antlyn. Tell us a little bit about Antlyn, who he is, class, etc.
Antlyn is a albino drow, or in those cases, he considers himself a high elf because in this setting they don't know what he is. So yeah, he's an albino drow here. He has white hair up in a bun, kind of, silver eyes, and either dual wields or can shoot from range. Likes to work green a lot.
Okay. Illiyanna, played by Firefly. Tell us a little bit about Illiyanna.
Illiyanna is a half-elf. She has long black hair and green eyes. She is usually writing about something or another as they go through their different journeys. she's technically a bard. She's probably the least bardy bard ever. But she tries her best.
Alright, and Maad?
Fairly unopposing, with a face that's easily forgotten. Maad is a human in his late 20s. He has brown hair, brown eyes. The only distinguishing mark would be the small gold flakes in his eyes. He tends to wear studded leather, and he is a warlock in a world that despises magic.
He is he not?
Yes.
For some reason I've lost chat on here, so I'll try and figure that out. That being said, that will take us to Roselynn, played by Azuri.
Hello, I'm Azuri the kitty. Play Roselynn Clearwater. She is a human fighter. Also, ex-mercenary. Works for the Foxfields, a noble house. She's been having some troubles with her past, and it's starting to catch up to her.
Just a little bit, huh?
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
And last but not least, shortest of them all, Mr. Thomas Stoneheart, played by Nasi.
Tom may or may not be married. Jury's still out.
You're kind of robot, I guess, Nas.
Is this any bad?
No. Try one more time. Nip, you are full in the robots tonight. Good sir.
So, it's because you didn't make the popcorn.
You didn't make Bailey's popcorn. How dare you? How dare you, Nasi, not make Bailey's popcorn? Anything else there, Nas? So we can try again. Alright, we'll get back to Thomas's introduction. We'll get into it as Nas is having a little bit of technical difficulties. Because, you know, what's a Friday night without someone having technical difficulties, right? So, that being said, we are at already 4 retweets. 10 will get the party advantage. They might need that today. So, Firefly. Why don't you tell us a little bit, a recap of last session, how you guys got to here, and where exactly here is.
Last session, we were still in the Druid Grove. Antlyn saw what he saw when he touched the little stone. Heard what he heard. I don't believe he told any of us.
I don't think anyone told anyone.
Yeah, well, we shared information. You chose not to. And we, as far as I know, I'd have to go back and look. Got some donated items. That was cool. And then we went through the town. We went to the different places there and met Wentworth, who gave us repairs for our items.
And fabulous cast-off armor.
Oh,
For
yes.
everyone.
For everyone.
Getting indestructible capes.
He did. That are also cast off. That Antlyn gets stuck in a door often. We learned each other's favorite colors. Roselynn gave us a map. It's a magical map that's centered on where Roselynn has been and where she will go. And as we walk and travel, it fills in to where we can see. It's really cool. And as we left the druid camp, Illiyanna shared some ritual spells with Maad, and they eventually made it to the trading post town in the city of Goldenfall, where a figure with a sword was walking up as they just made it in there. He had a small smile on his face, and he said, "Hello, Roselynn, I believe." So he seemed to know her, and that should be where we pick off.
So,
Any better?
it's a little bit better, yeah. Why don't you give us your introduction?
Play Thomas, the halfling. Married. Still out. Big fan.
Yeah, you went back to Robot on us. We'll work on it all night, Nelsie. We got you, buddy.
He said he's Thomas, the happy-go-lucky halfling.
Who hates dragons? Definitely hates dragons.
Who may or may not be married, but the jury's still out on that.
Not married. Not married.
Jury's still out. Jury's still out.
Not married.
So, last we left off, you guys were coming into a town known on the map as Goldenfall. You guys were walking towards the town center. As you did, there was, a number of people were looking towards you because you've never seen adventures before. That was really loud, whatever that beep was. Oh, that was loud. In my ear. Needs to look at...
We didn't hear it.
I didn't hear anything at all.
Yeah, I gotta figure out where it's from. Something somewhere just really, deafened me. It hurts.
Did someone follow you?
No, it wasn't any of those, because those sounds aren't as bad.
Was it us hitting our Twitter account?
I'll check, Spartans, just for you. I doubt it, but I will check. No, 7. 3 away. 3 away from
3 more to go.
Advantage for everyone. Again, you can scroll up, see the thing. So as you guys all make your way in towards the center, this cloaked, more of a really cloaked. He has a traveler's cloak on, kind of cowl up, hiding most of his features. Approached all of you, specifically locked onto you, Roselynn. And you kind of saw the grin behind, still not being able to see his features because of, the lighting and you being human. To this man, you can just see the grin kind of on his face as he said hello to you.
Judging from the voice, do I recognize it?
It sounds familiar. Can't quite place it, but it definitely sounds familiar. You've heard this voice before. You have some sort of relationship with this individual. You're not sure who it is yet.
Is it a voice I remember?
No one else has heard this voice before.
Okay, so it's not the guy from the camp from way back when.
No.
Yeah, she'll give a very small smile. People around her, like the other party members, could probably definitely see Roselynn a bit kind of on edge, kind of not like a bit tense.
Not super comfortable.
Yeah.
Is your cape flopping?
No. Cape is not flapping.
Oh,
sadly.
His begins to. No, I'm just kidding. And he stops, crosses his arms in front. And I go, "Oh, you don't remember me, do you, Roselynn Clearwater?"
It's been how many years?
Here. That hurts. And here I was ready to give you a big old hug. You don't even remember me. Huh. Looks towards the rest of the party. And who might you all be? You're definitely not Orions, and you don't look like Foxfires. So you're new.
We're traveling companions with her.
Oh, my name's Illiyanna. Who are you?
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Illiyanna. And kind of lets down his cowl. Half elven ears. Kind of short, cropped brown hair. My name is Jamros Foxfield. Roselynn, you recognize this is one of, like, you have the main Foxfield family, which you kind of knew, but they have, like, brothers and sisters, the cousins, that outer group. This is one of them. You know, you've met previously, you've seen you didn't have a ton of, you know, connection with him, but enough where once you see his face, you kind of, you know he is who he's saying he is. And yes, I'm getting you the spelling, Firefly, don't you worry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. Didn't expect you to be down this far south.
Like,
Is it?
our business ever ends, Roselynn?
Yeah. Alan will lean into Roselynn and like whisper to her, covering his mouth, and just say, "Do you mean our south or the new south that we figured out?"
I'm talking about the southern not South Acre. I'm talking about this.
It's debatable.
He's just chuckling watching the interaction.
Well, hello, Jamros. I am Maad.
Nice to meet you, Maad. Nice to meet you, Illiyanna. And the rest of you?
Antlyn.
I don't know if you can hear me anymore.
We can! You actually sound clear.
Hooray!
We can hear
Hooray.
clearly now. The robot is gone.
We could blame it on the height. The height differences.
He looks at him and goes, Thomas? Thomas?
Nice to meet you, Thomas.
I'm Antlyn. Nice to meet you.
So, what kind of business are you doing down here?
He motions
If I may
like
ask.
the orchards you guys have walked through, and they kind of surround the town, and goes, well, the side of business has been picking up, which means many houses are, well, intrigued. So, you all know they couldn't be asked to come down this far, so call them the cousins, right? Smiles.
Of course.
What are you all, I mean, traveling companions, yes, but isn't this dangerous for your husband?
She'll scratch the back of her head and kind of. Yes, it is dangerous, and I am gonna be traveling more north, and it was risk to come here, but I guess I got lucky.
We help navigate through the woods.
The woods. Well, interesting as ever, but night is falling, and, well, to be honest, you all look like you could use a good stay in a hot bath.
And a drink?
Definitely a drink.
Oh, good.
Roselynn will kind of sniff herself and kind of makes a face. Yeah, hot bath.
None of you
I like
went.
that.
None of you bathed at the druidic camp, and then you just track through like corpses. So yeah, you all smell pretty nice. Yeah.
Especially because of Rosalind's cape.
Like fresh bread in the morning.
Thomas.
Yes, fresh bread in the morning. Well, mornings, years afterwards. He smiles. This way to the Quiet Apples. It's the local tavern.
The who?
Good. The Quiet Apples. Literally
Quiet
was
Apples.
on the first page of name generators for this. As far
I
as
like
tell you.
it.
It's ironic because we're surrounded by orchards.
Yeah, it sounds like it works perfectly. So he begins to lead on and, just kind of turns expecting you all to follow. Do you guys all follow?
Roselynn, of course, will.
Illiyanna will
be-
follow.
But
Claudius?
not,
I-
like...
I don't walk behind Roselynn.
I do.
Brave
I let
soul.
Roselynn take the lead.
Brave soul.
Roselynn and
She'll
Antlyn.
make...
I would
Oh,
like
it's-
investigations from the... Actually, Thomas. Investigations from the three of you, please. This
Okay.
is more about your...
We're whispering them.
I would have
Yeah,
been
sure.
been towards the back.
If you don't get a reply from me, then you didn't catch it. Okay?
Okay.
What's the quiet apples? How did it get its name? Is it nice?
That's... I mean, well, for down here, it's very, very nice, Miss Illiyanna, right? That was your name? It's very nice. I mean, it's no inn in Lake Helm, but, it's good enough for this close to the frontier, and I don't know how it got its name. You'd have to ask the bartender.
Oh, well. What's his name?
His name is... One second, I will copy it for you. Yeren.
Who's towards the back?
I'll copy for you once I'm done typing this up.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Okay.
well, I just thought of something for myself that I was gonna ask someone who's like towards the back, because I'm like in the back.
I would think that Rosalind's probably the closest because she is aware of this person. It's the first time she's had a good link to her past.
No, I mean,
You
like,
played some-
she's in the front. I'm talking about like in the
yeah,
far
I'm
back.
saying I don't know who would be. Thomas is probably making sure he's far back win, so I know he's not worried.
So Thomas is next to me.
Sure, I'll say that.
Okay. Let me read what you put before.
His name
Okay.
is Kieran. Is he a half-elf like us, or is he different?
No, he's much closer towards your compatriot Thomas then.
Antlyn will
Oh, halfling.
He knows.
will squat down to Thomas's level, and he'll whisper in his ear, kind of glancing around and noting the thing, and just say, "Didn't like he's whispering this to Thomas?
Mhm.
Didn't Roselynn speak of her once taking on a giant with groups of mercenaries? Where are this man's mercenary friends?"
You cut
He's like
out on me.
glancing around. I'm basically asking her, okay, Ellen will get down to your level, because that you always tell him, people, and he'll whisper to you saying, Roselynn told us a story of killing a giant with a mercenary group, right? Where's this man's group? And he's like, kind of like scanning the area.
Thomas looks around. No, I will not sleep with you, and walks off.
Roselynn looks back and just raises an eye, like,
Illiyanna
sorry.
looks back.
what?
Antlyn leaves him alone. He's married.
I would never do that to
No.
a married man.
I need a warm bath and drink. I'm just gonna go.
This stuff's married man. Where's your wife? Or is that why you're out adventuring?
Points to Roselynn.
No,
Really?
no,
Huh,
no,
extra
no.
Drix said he puts his arm around you, patting you on the shoulder. He goes, "Oh, don't worry, we'll tell father, and he'll invite you to the manor, and he'll have to meet your new husband." And you can tell he's laying it on deck to you. He's enjoying this just a little bit too much.
It's not funny. This isn't.
It's okay, you love short men, that's fine.
I don't.
And he's got the biggest shit-eating grin on his face right now.
You. I do remember one thing from that had never left in my mind during my travels. You sure love to poke at me.
everyone?
Thomas raises his hand. Thomas raises his hand.
Not
Apparently
that
that's my
way.
job.
Not that way, don't you worry, Thomas. So what is your last name, Thomas? He asks.
Not married.
I think I'm going to take her last name.
Ah, Thomas Clearwater.
Yes.
Excellent. Nice.
We're not married. I don't even have. Do you see a ring on my finger? No.
Well,
I didn't
obviously
want
he's
you-
working for it. Don't you? You know what?
What?
He waves at a boy. Boy! He pulls out a small sack of gold. Can you go get this lady a ring made? Nice quality.
No.
Gold, please.
No.
And he smiles.
No.
The kid's like, yeah,
No,
and you
no,
can
no,
keep
no,
the change.
no.
And the kid runs off.
No. No.
Can you make it like lizard scaled?
Jamros.
Ah, he's already
With
gone. Sorry.
Ah.
Jamros.
Why lizard scale?
I like the texture.
He leads on, holding the door open to this. It's a modest building. It looks kind of like an old fermentory that was repurposed. This is a nice kind of bigger building, hardy. And he holds the door open. Come on, we have marriage to celebrate.
It's not. I'm going to take a bath.
I'll help.
So, that was for just.
No, you're not. You do not go anywhere near my bathing place. Just go. Nope.
Great, go help you with
I'm not-
bathing. That's
I'm not-
all I heard.
Nope.
Let's do this.
I will kick you through another door.
I don't know. You were here skill last time.
Sev, I'm looking for if there's any more mercenaries that look like this man.
There's a few kind of around about what you've seen so far. Probably people that work on the caravan. I wouldn't consider them mercenaries.
Okay. But nothing of his own stature.
Not that you haven't seen any other. Neither has Roselynn. Not seen any other Foxfields at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, Roselynn would have been kind of.
Yeah, I figured you were looking for it, but even without having to say it.
She is a little curious as to, like, she will look at Jamos and be like, before she goes off to get a bath, since she's filthy.
You guys entered a large room, multiple tables, decently busy. As you look to him, as you entered.
So, where is your protection?
He taps his sword. Right here. I see yours, and he looks towards Thomas.
You know.
Let's be honest, you're his.
You know you're supposed to be with 4 other guards
Yes,
at
exactly.
almost at all time.
He points to 3 drunk men at the bar who wave towards you. You recognize in their faces. And then you look to the one that's slumped over, out cold. You remember drinking with that guy. That guy's fun.
Yeah, but
There they are.
they're supposed to be on mission, so Rosalind's kind of not pleased.
He smiles because we're within territory.
Within
They
territory.
would be stupid to attack us openly here. That's all we need.
So the Foxfields have had claim to this place now?
We are doing business, therefore if they were to attack us where we're doing business, it would easily make it to Lake Helm and hurt their whole organization.
Wise.
So, I let the men who generally are having to lack in the fun department when we come somewhere close to the frontier, enjoy a little bit. Remember, killing me does them no harm, no good whatsoever. I have no power in our family.
Doesn't matter. You're a Foxfield. It will hurt. Not on the political level, but it would cause a bit of heartache
Yes, the matron would be upset at my loss of a cousin, and the father would be much more happy because he could end the Orions. I'm not going to live my life in fear of being attacked in our own home. And if they wish to try, we'll cut them down.
Can you?
I suppose, would you like to give it a good old trading session later?
Me?
And he's looking at Antlyn.
He tilts his head.
I thought you said her.
No, he was talking to you, but Antlyn piped in, so he looked over to him.
Ellen will point to his sword and just say, "Have you ever really used that?"
This one? No. He kind of pulls it off. It's brand new, beautifully carved blade.
What happened to the other one?
I got this one. He kind of tosses it to you. To catch in one hand. The balance is beautiful. Like, it's a really nicely crafted sword. Much better than what you've ever seen him with before. It makes sense that he got a new blade. He's not going to carry his old one around.
Yeah, she would kind of like balance it and everything, and like, I wonder who paid for this. In a joking manner.
He looks and goes, "Oh, you know, gotta pay me something to come out to this area."
Can I see it?
He kind of pulls it and holds the hilt out to you.
Yeah, he'll take it by the hilt and inspect it.
Very, very nice.
Is it investigation to see if I can see if there's any crests on it?
There is no
Like
maker's
or
mark or crest
insignia?
you can see. Nope, there's nothing like that. Look to the point where it's. Give me an investigation.
Okay.
It looks like it's pretty freshly crafted. He probably hasn't brought it to like his home. You would assume that they have like their own blacksmith back home. They would put the crest on, something like that's not widely known. You know what I mean? It's not like you get any. You couldn't go to a blacksmith and get the Foxfield insignia placed upon a blade. There's probably one craftsman that does that. You could also check with Roselynn if you were wondering, because she would have that kind of information, or you would assume she would have that kind of information.
Is this a claymore or like a short or long sword?
It's a long sword. It's not a claymore.
Okay. He hands it back and nods.
I will be right back. I'm gonna be using the showers. Or not showers, the baths.
Wait till you see their tubs. Rustic, we'll call them. Very, very rustic.
I see. I will be back for
Anyone
a couple
else?
of drinks.
Careful. It's on our house.
Oh, thank you. Yes, please. Do you have
Drink.
separate rooms?
Thank you.
Oh, rooms upstairs, yes, there's, separate bathing areas.
I mean,
unless,
okay.
the happy couple would like to bathe together.
No,
It looks at Thomas.
I'm good.
Yes, please.
Nope.
No, lady must be, you haven't met father yet. She's trying to keep her modesty. I believe you can be okay with that.
Thomas looks at Roselynn.
He walks over towards Yaren and says, "Each of them need a bath, good sir." He gets keys and hands you each one, and kind of motions you to, looks. He says, "Out back, you'll see kind of like a barn. Each of them will unlock a different bathing area.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course. And he goes towards the bar to sit. And, I'll order dinners. Anyone have any preferences? Those weird people that don't eat meat, right?
Must have meat.
Good.
Give me the,
Meat is good.
the best meat on the house, please.
Well,
Just
I'm
looks
all
it over
ready.
at Breanne. Meat or no meat?
Oh my god.
And then he starts talking. You can kind of get from his motions. He's ordering the big dinner and kind of put tables together in a nice area, all that type of thing.
Is he making a grand production of it, I imagine?
course he
Hand
is.
waving and everything?
Oh, the hand waves, the fancy talk. He kicks his speech up two notches. Using words that obviously the bartender has no clue what they are. Illiyanna,
He's just nodding.
who has more than a 16 intelligence?
Let me check.
Anyone?
I have a 9.
No.
That's higher than I thought.
What?
I have an 8. High five.
You guys think he's using the words properly? Very much. To anyone who's educated in the room, he's not even close. But he's going up and making this grand production of it all as you guys walk. So you guys walk out this back door, and there's actually kind of this cobblestone path that leads to this, what again looks like a repurposed old kind of barn. This looks like it's probably one of the first, before the town really incorporated, one of the first kind of farms of the orchards. You guys walk out and into the barn. There is a human man sitting there looking at all of your keys. Well, excellent. Right this way, and he kind of takes you to your doors. And do you require towels or any oils or anything of that matter?
Please.
Towels,
Yeah,
soap.
you get your oils, scented oils and soaps, and very well
Taking
then.
my scented oil.
Thomas looks at, Roselynn when he gets the scented oils. Hey. How's it going?
No, don't even think about it.
I've already thought about it 3 times.
No. And she'll close the door for her, she'll be walking in and she just close it.
Thieves' tools?
The
Hand on Thomas's
The human
shoulder.
looks to Thomas and goes, "Sir, if you wished for the extracurricular bath, that's in the back, and you did not pay for it."
Hand on Thomas's shoulder.
I would hate to have to
now.
call the guards.
Would you really hate it?
Yes, generally when you're hauled out, they don't tip as well. He's that guy in the bathroom, he's that's kind of snide. For some reason, he's pompous, but his job literally takes place in a bathroom. So you're wondering why he's so pompous? Yeah, that's Merrick. That's his name. Illiyanna, I knew you were gonna ask it.
Thank you. I spell it.
Oh, I didn't copy it properly. Hold on a second. So Roselynn, you were the first to enter. I will basically this is an old cider barrel that held
Wonderful.
water, kind of cut in half. But no, huge tub. You're talking about these massive. You ever been to a place that brews their own beer? It has the really old school kegs that are wooden barrels that are huge. It's this gigantic wooden tub with heated water.
Oh, you mean the one from Wild Wild West?
Oh, that's
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, so sure, I'm just gonna say sure spoons.
It's a giant water barrel that they swim in. Yeah.
she is gonna take her time. She's gonna relax, enjoy the
soon
scented
as-
oils.
The one from
So
Wild Wild
Thomas,
West was a
just
watercolor.
So Thomas,
Yeah.
you realize that your stall is right next to Roselyn's. You can easily shout over the top. Cause hey, he's a shit stirrer.
Why do you gotta do this,
Cause it's the characters.
Okay. Thomas is gonna pull out his plan flute, and he's gonna play Roselynn a little ditty.
It's actually no. Roselynn, you hear him pull it out, and like there's probably a little bit of snicker there, just because he's he's like, she's gonna initially get mad at this, right? But then he starts to play, and it's for all of you can hear it. Because he's playing and he's not trying to keep it soft. It's really adding to your experience. It's a very nice tune.
Yeah.
Okay.
For once, Roselynn will pay no mind and enjoy the music while she bathes.
Then he switches gears and starts playing Bump and Grind.
You don't know the ditty,
Experience world.
but it's still a little. If you think about it, he can't sing, so it's just the instrumental. It's not terrible. It's not that bad, especially since you don't know what bump and grind is, as Roselynn.
True. Can I roll to know?
Using the music as a distraction for everyone. Because I don't know this guy. Antlyn is going. I want to basically investigate this.
Would you like to investigate the tub?
No, I want to look
oils?
for traps.
Where are you okay, no. I'm with you. Where are you looking for traps? You're inside the room. The key opened. The lock's on the inside, so you can unlock and lock it, and you have the only key. At least that you're aware about.
I'm looking for like any hidden passage or something like that against the wall.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Like the wall that's facing outwards, not the
I like
side
everyone now
panels.
is getting super paranoid. Laying their weapons next to the tubs and shit.
No, it's a thing that Roselynn does. I'm sorry. She would do it anywhere.
Antlyn, you found something.
What did I
This is
find?
really, really well hidden. Now, to the rest of you, you guys see a small cupboard. Antlyn's is kind of like, because of the barn and the repairs, it's kind of against. So he finds this like hidden door. So you find this hidden, like what looks like you think it's hidden passage, but there was just a towel over it. The guy had missed it when he cleaned. The last he didn't grab the towel, but you move the towel and you're like, I found a hidden door. The rest of you have your rooms were completely clean, by the way. So you're sitting there. There's a keyhole, okay, and
Okay.
a small handle.
Can I twist it open?
It's locked.
Can I try my key?
The key seems to fit in and it clicks.
I open the door.
You find additional towels in case you need them.
Okay.
That's about all you find there.
Okay. Antlyn will shrug and take a bath.
Okay. So Antlyn kind of takes so all of you are in the bath. Are you guys carrying conversation? Are you guys taking this all time to kind of rewind? The water's really nice. It's really warm. Kind of takes out the tension that you guys have been feeling.
Roselyn's blowing bubbles.
Too late.
You had to set them up, didn't you?
So are we all staying in one room or separate?
They're all different. You guys can't see each other.
Oh,
No.
God.
You have your privacy.
No, I'm asking for later.
No, you ask outside.
She asked in character.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
this was in character.
Roselynn will actually say, I'm actually thinking of, since Jamros's protection is a bit wasted, I'm thinking of standing guard for him for the night.
How well do you know him?
Well, I know he's a cousin, but it doesn't matter. He's a Foxfield.
Is he as good as a fighter as he says?
Would Roselynn know that?
I mean, you've seen him spar before. He's very decent with the blade. You've never seen him actually challenged.
He's... Well, when he's in practice, I've seen... He seems pretty good, but I've never really seen him take things seriously and actually fight.
Huh.
But you want to protect him.
Yes. Is there a problem with that?
No.
Just out of curiosity. Remember that piece of paper we got not too long ago that about you and all that good stuff?
Events while we were in the bathtub. Or are we still in the bath, or are we just?
Yeah, you're in the bathroom.
Actually, we're in the bath.
Oh,
we're
okay,
calling.
okay.
We're calling over to each other. Maad, did you drown?
No, just relaxing.
Okay.
Good sirs and ladies, would you like refreshments and should I give you privacy? Still out here, you know.
Thank you. Yes, please to both.
Orders?
Hold on. Just out of curiosity, what kind of refreshments do you have for a bath?
Well, we have ale inside, cider, and hard cider. We can get the cheese plate out here to you.
Ooh. Please
Fruits,
no
vegetables?
cheese. Please no cheese for the lady.
Lactose
Pause.
intolerant, understood?
Yes. Very much so.
Extra fruits for her then, understood.
Hard cider,
Obviously.
please.
Yeah, and you kind of hear the door kind of open and then shut.
But
Oh no, I don't want to get out of my bath.
No, he's going to the...
yeah, Antlyn will call over to Thomas and just say, "That's what I was thinking of when we first arrived. Also,
Yeah, you think you may want to collect?
I have no idea.
Being awful nice to us, keeping us separate and all that good stuff.
Paying
But,
for baths and meals.
Yeah, but what do I know? I'll start playing this for you again.
Are you...
Maad is the first one. A little bit of time has gone by. There's a small kind of slit in the side and kind of opens up. Sir, you had the hard cider. There's
Yes.
an ice cold mug and a whole bottle of cider. Fruits or cheeses.
Cheese.
Puts a plate, closes it. You can't see him. It's just kind
Right.
of like a slit. He moves on to the next one, eventually getting all of you whatever you had ordered.
Oh, it's
You,
like
you don't
this.
even have to get out of your tubs. It's just right there.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Oh,
I was
that's
gonna,
so cute.
I was gonna get out and start getting dressed.
Everyone else is.
Illiyanna.
You might be the only one that gets gonna get dressed then.
Yeah,
Everyone else
Illiyanna.
is-
Yes, Thomas.
Marco.
Polo.
Oh my gosh.
Thomas is going to dive under the water and leap out of it like a dolphin.
Okay.
And dive right back in.
Yeah, it's like a full-size swimming pool for you, man.
Exactly.
After a little while, Maad would get out and get dressed as well.
He's getting water all over the floor.
Oh god.
Oh, wait, is there soap?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, he's gonna get the soap and he's gonna make a soap. He's gonna make a bubble beard.
Okay. You know what? Give me.
Performance?
Yeah, I'll say performance.
I imagine we hear like this horrid shaking and sloshing and everything.
Nope.
No?
He's a rogue, man.
Okay.
How
And
can
he's
you make
tiny.
bubbles without making noise?
He's a rogue. I'm sure he finds a way.
Yeah.
For the record, you make bubbles with enough noise So it just covers up his.
So
Uh,
everyone eventually
yeah.
kind of gets out. Stress kind of from the travel so far melted away. The bath's been very nice. As you come out, you each kind of drying off, leaving the stuff where it's directed to leave, and you guys all wait as you hear the door to Thomas's open, and out he steps, this magnificent white full bubble beard, like Gandalf style, almost like going down
Don't.
to his knees, one consistent stream of perfect bubble.
Don't tell me he's naked behind it.
I didn't say that. I'm just.
Don't tell me is he?
He
Wanna-
probably
wanna
wasn't
come find
going
out?
to be, but he is now.
Yep, thank you.
If that's the thing, then
Applaud.
Roselyn's gonna come back in and tell him that.
All right, no. Athletics and
You're gonna punch
Nasi.
him.
Dexterity or acrobatics, your choice.
Okay.
You're gonna punt him back into the bath.
Yes, and in a voice. Get back into the bath.
Okay.
No.
Okay, this
Get
is how
dressed.
This is how this happens. Nasi, I am sorry, because she did not 20.
Okay, that's fine.
So Roselynn comes up, running, and kicks. Roselynn, mind you, you put your foot perfectly in the center of his chest. You weren't thinking. You didn't want to roll high. You
Yeah, I
sever
didn't.
the beard. The bubbles all
Oh.
popping at once from the force of your impact. You
Oh,
see
no.
the whole Monty as he goes sliding across the soapy floor, and he lands in the pile of towels, full moon, sitting there as it's scarred into your vision. And because you did it so well, no one else sees, but you see everything.
Roselyn's just gonna be like, get dressed. Get dressed. Closing her.
What's wrong? You seem a little clammy.
Why did you?
I've seen it all.
Seen what
Right.
all?
I think I need a drink.
He holds out
Thomas,
another mug for you. Leo.
Thomas gets out of the towels.
Yes, Breanne, that was very
As you
necessary.
get up, because again there was a natural 20.
Right.
You have the whole female with the hair up, just kind of spun up in your hair, going on. No lower towels, but just your hair is perfectly secured in towels.
Oh,
Thomas walks up to Roselynn.
Did you get dressed?
Nope.
Okay.
Illiyanna
You
looks
left
away.
it back outside.
Yep.
Okay.
No! Everyone see. Oh God.
Antlyn will cover Illiyanna's eyes.
She would probably be like, I didn't mean to kick that hard, but
And the dragon's eyes.
Thomas, I'm assuming she's sitting at the bar?
No, she's still in the. You guys are also in the barn. She hasn't left. No one's left the barn. The matron had extra beer and stuff like that, and handed her.
Gotcha.
She didn't need a drink. He just handed her a mug.
Gotcha.
Gold ale.
So Thomas walks up to Roselynn and motions her down.
no. She'll keep her eyes looking away, and she'll go down.
Thomas goes, "You can look me in the eyes."
I'm not looking you in the eyes.
Okay. Then just listen. If you kick me again, I will stab you repeatedly. Do we understand each other?
She'll look him in the eyes, and she'll narrow. And
Thomas
say,
will narrow his eyes back. Do we understand each other?
fine.
Thomas looks at her, nods, and just looks at the rest of them and goes, "Have a good night," and goes to his room.
Do you get your clothes back?
Yep, he gets his clothes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure you took them with you.
He's not
Antlyn-
putting them on. He's not putting them on, but he's.
Then Major goes, what's Thomas? You said it was, right? And he takes a towel from like his arm and puts it around you, just so you don't get yourself in any more trouble.
Thomas nods and puts his hair up
Okay.
in the towel, and then continues to walk out.
Antlyn's gonna look between Thomas and Roselynn and look to the rest of the group. Is that how all married couples fight?
She'll get up and she'll look straight at Antlyn. I told you once. I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna tell all you all. I'm not married to him. Period.
Fair enough. It was all in fun while it lasted.
And she'll walk off.
Shoot.
So, you all enter back in, and one of kind of the servers comes up to you. You're missing one. Are we waiting on one still?
He's in his room. He will not be joining us tonight.
Understood. Well, this way to the private room. Terrace with a beautiful view. Can lead you guys on.
Roselynn will follow.
Walks up to a door and kind of this way to your private suite and opens the door.
No, because this has to happen. Breanne says, learn to take a joke. Illiyanna would look to Breanne. She hit him. Repeatedly. She wasn't joking.
And Jermos looks and he's got a huge smile on his face, is ready to stir the shit. And where's the... You all didn't have a good bath, it looks like. And drumming his fingers on the table and he sits back down. Well then, he looks to like a bard in the corner and motions them away, and he says,
My apologies, Breanne.
cancel the cake and probably the ring and everything after that. Where is he?
That will be necessary.
He looks at, where is he?
In his room.
Very well. Thomas! So, as you went up to your room,
Yes.
you have the key as you put the key in the door as you open it. There was a step stool provided to get up to the normal height. For
We appreciate it.
And
We
you
appreciate it.
open the door and there's rose petals everywhere, and there's candles and wine on ice, and the bards immediately stand up and start playing.
Thomas looks at the bards, and he goes, "Do you happen to know Born on the Bayou?"
Ha! Southern boy. Of course. Begins to play for you.
Thomas is just having like a concert in his room.
Yeah, pretty much. They're going to pay it either way, so they don't care.
Exactly.
You have the honeymoon suite. Jamis was
So-
totally going to make the... You also see that the other door leads to this room, too. So, you're on the corner, there's two doors into this room. So, he had set this up really good.
So Thomas looks at him and goes, as they play, Thomas looks at him and just, all right, flute solo, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And they just, yeah. So Thomas is having a blast up in his room. And he looks and goes, oh, and boy, order one more room, please. Thank you. Yes. Well, he's going to have fun tonight. Apparently none of the rest of us are. Come sit.
I mean, we can still enjoy our time sitting around, having ale and talking about stories and
And the
catching
last
up.
time you were pissed, how long did it take before you felt better? He looks to her. I assume this is not a one-off with Roselynn. She gets upset. It stays a little bit. It's not something
Yeah,
that
it does.
melts quickly. Yeah, he already knows how this night's gonna go now. So he's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, but we can tell stories, sure. Sit.
Let me have a couple ales and I'll feel better.
There's plenty of ale there. He knows you.
Yeah. He's probably the cousin that knows Rosalind's a heavy drinker, but doesn't tell any, like, the other Foxfields.
Yeah, he sits there as everyone, files in, and there's nice little decorations celebrating a happy couple, and he's like trying to pull them away. He's like, let's not make this more awkward than it was supposed to be. It's supposed to be in fun. So then, your journey, your traveling compatriots, tell me. Looks towards everyone.
Tell you what.
Of your journey? Where you're headed? I don't know, something that doesn't involve... The door opens and he just kind of motions whoever was supposed to be coming in at this point of the meal to leave. And tell me something that wasn't part of my plan.
Well, we're planning on heading up to Lake Helm after this.
Oh! Directly to Lake Helm? Are you planning on stopping by the good old manor?
That's up to Roselynn. I don't see why we wouldn't, of course.
I mean...
This does not compare to the manor. Fine as fine can be.
Rosalind's kind of stuttering, like, I wasn't planning on it, but I guess while I'm in Lake Helm, I would have to pay a visit and tell them that I'm still alive.
And keep your head down, because, you don't want to be kidnapped by the Orions, because that's why we sent you away.
Yeah.
Did you think of sending word to father or mother before you were planning on traveling back? General politeness of informing them so they might have guards to protect you? Since you were worried about my detail.
Why would I need guards to protect me? I'm supposed to be protecting you all.
Because the Orions want your head.
I mean, yes.
Kind of why you're an honorary Foxfield. We're saving you. Yes, you do provide us with services, but at the same time,
Yes.
we didn't send you away because we thought you'd make great friends, which apparently you have. They seem like genuine people.
Yeah, surprising. I made friends.
And they're sober, yes. It's very much surprising.
Oh, come on.
Host Simpson says, for now.
He raises a glass. Exactly.
So how did you travel to get here?
Oh, well, I came down from Lake Helm, and you stopped off at Puremore on the way down here because of the, obviously, as much as you can tell, to down to Goldenfall. Obviously, we don't have much pull on the frontier, so, we tend to avoid those areas.
Oh, it would be nice if we did have a bit of a pull.
It would, but, we need to be able to prove the stories you told. Getting closer every day, though.
How long have you been here? Are you going to be staying for a while, or are you going to move on to the next city, or what?
He smiles. You are quite the inquisitive one, aren't you?
She smiles back.
Well,
Yes.
I have been here for about 2 days. Plan to be here for a few more. However, I think I might have to leave Roselynn here with my task, so that I may bail her out of her rudeness and inform the family that she's coming. Because, obviously, if she was just to show up and be captured, then and I was to know about it, well, my ass would be in trouble. So,
Task here.
the purchase of the cider, of course. It's already been paid for. You just need to transport it back to Lake Elm. And if you're headed there anyways, earn your keep.
Oh, I wonder. Probably should have taste tested along the way. She grins.
Maad, you can't tell. Illiyanna, just more specific on that one.
Okay, top.
Oh. He looks towards, one of the servants in the room. Oh, a batch of the cider we're planning on purchasing, please. Nods and immediately heads out of the room.
Didn't have to do that.
Well, why not?
It was only a small joking manner.
And when have we ever, refused to show good hospitality to those that come to visit us?
That is true.
You stayed in the manor, did you not? Not like a regular guard?
Yes. I've learned. I was trained to be hospitable and nice to those.
To those what?
To others who are not the Foxfields. To people in general. Although I guess you can say I have not really. I try.
He looks and seems to eye her up. Give me deception.
As she's doing that, Antlyn's like looking towards the upstairs, if you can see it. And he looks to Maad.
Yes.
He looks to you, raise an eyebrow. Is that why your friend is with us right now? You showed them the Foxfield charm, I assume.
In my kinda, I tend to, I tend to.
You tend to be like someone who was raised on the frontier. Brash and stubborn.
He's good.
He nods to that. He nods at you. Not really. I just have history. He smiles.
Yeah, Roselynn will kind of frown and kind of rub the back of her neck and look.
I'm gonna tell Father. I assume you'll make it right by the time you show up.
I will definitely, and what I did, I was a bit rough and harsh, and I do kind of regret. And I will probably be saying sorry to him, because he is a party. He is a friend.
Again, I just need the point that you are looking at.
Yes.
Oh, I'm talking to the whispers.
Oh. Yeah. It's just. Yeah, I think I should probably tell him sorry for doing what I did. That was a bit irrational.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure he seems like a good chap. I'm sure he'll accept your apology. So then, food, drinks is that cider is brought and cups laid before him for all of you, and food is brought in as each of you, a huge plate with meat and vegetables, everything, kind of stacked up in front of you, and he just says, "Shall we then?"
Of course. Start
There
eating.
is, Roselynn, this is of no shock to you. I will describe it, and the individuals here, you would notice it because it's not hard to notice. I think all your passes will be high enough to notice the difference. So Roselynn, for you, as a member of the Foxfield family, you would see that basically when dinners are served in the Foxfields, right, there is, like the father has a much kind of nicer spread. The main family, like, it's tiered down, not of a huge notice, but enough that, like, looking at it, he has the best cut of meat, the best kind of cooked vegetables, he has the nicest mug. It's kind of that step down, like you have the second nicest, and so on and so forth. It's noticeable to each of you, though the varying in what you're getting compared to him is not much that most people would complain about. It's a kind of a Foxfield. It's one of those small things that they do being nobles. They just like to make sure that they have the best.
Rank has his privileges.
Correct.
And before Roselynn eats, she is actually gonna excuse herself and to say, "I think we are missing a person. I will see if I can say sorry to him, and maybe he can join us."
Oh, we shall see. And again, it is only good manners that we wait for the lady. And he puts his silverware down and mug down.
While she's gone, make small talk, kind of steering the conversation away from them as much as possible, asking about the cider and whatnot.
No, he kind of actually calls in like a maitre d', starts explaining the process to you and everything.
Fantastic.
On your
Anything
level.
to keep them away from us.
So you...
Illiyanna takes lots of notes.
I'm sure she does. Thomas, there is a knock on the door, I assume. Inside, it sounds like a party. Roselynn, sounds like someone's having a good time inside. There's music.
Oots, 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 oots.
Gosh, Roselyn's like, she's kind in her head. She's kind of like, "Why am I doing this? Okay, just be nice." And she'll knock a couple more times.
The band will stop for a minute. All right, guys, take 5. So he'll go and open.
We heard he'll go and...
He'll go. Who is it?
Probably someone you don't really want to see at the moment, but you're gonna have to see her because I am here to apologize. Yes, apologize.
Go ahead.
To your face.
Keep both feet where I can see them.
They're flat on the ground.
Thomas opens up the door.
She's kind
He's
of
still naked.
Oh God. She'll.
There's like 9 people in this room, by the way, Roselynn.
Uh-huh.
They're
I'm
getting
sure
paid.
I'm sure that the bed is all like he's been jumping all over it. So like the sheets are all a mess. You realize what the dinner was gonna be as you look around this room.
She's a little bit relieved with the outcome of what happened. Anyways, she'll kind of like, I'm sorry for being harsh and kicking through you with foot on chest through 2 towels. I'm sorry.
Thomas smiles. Okay.
We're having dinner downstairs, by the way. If you're,
I would love to go.
maybe you should get dressed, if you please.
Thomas goes, sure, I'll be down there in just a few minutes.
Okay.
He shuts the door.
She.
All right, boys, take it from the top. And he starts playing again.
She's kind of like. She in her mind, she's like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna go down. I don't think he even took my apologies seriously. Yeah, she's just gonna go back down. Join the rest.
Thomas thinks this is a better party.
Yeah.
So Roselynn heads back down into the room. He looks at you. Is he going to be joining us then?
By the way... By the way the situation happened, no, I don't think he's gonna join us. I think he enjoys the little band he has upstairs.
Oh, well, they did cost quite a pretty penny. It may have come out of your actual wedding fund. But who cares about that?
You have a wedding.
They
All the people in the family that work for the family do.
She thinks.
So then, shall we eat?
Yes, I'm quite hungry.
So he begins to eat as everyone digs in and drinks.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not drinking like any ale. I'm drinking water.
They have non-alcoholic cider too if you want it.
No, drink water.
Okay.
Illiyanna's drinking milk.
Who's drinking milk?
Illiyanna.
Yeah,
High five.
anything that you were wanting was available.
Is it cold or warm?
Would you like it cold or warm?
Firefly?
She likes her milk cold. But if it would take too much,
No,
she'd just
no, they
have
have it. They have
whatever.
it already. This is it's an establishment that's housing a noble. They have like stupid things on a whim, ready. Nobles. Yeah, a very influential family in the known world, right? They're going to be at the tip top of their game right now. They might not have it if you came back a different time, but with this person here, yes.
Oh,
So, each of you, he talks, he asks a little bit about yourself. So we're gonna do it in this kind of way, because he is gonna ask a little bit about each of you, because you are traveling with a Foxfield. He is genuinely curious. So Antlyn goes, so I've never seen an elf with quite your complexion. Oh, where do you hail from? Tell me about yourself. You are quite the rare specimen.
Have you ever been to a small town called South Acaen?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever been there personally, but I've heard it's quite a hunting village, if I'm not mistaken. Really old elf elder.
He nods. I've heard of places like Lakehelm, and how many of these South Acres can fit in it? It's quite extraordinary.
That's the biggest city in the world.
He nods, and
And you'll be seeing
like-
it. You'll be seeing it. I'll be happy to show you around.
it'll be my first time traveling this far away from home, so it's a nice experience.
Every step then will be the first experience.
That's what I plan on. Most of the time I spent hunting up in the mountains.
Ah, over by the endless plains there.
Well, during hunting trips we try not to travel that far north.
But I
But
mean,
we stay-
reference-wise, for myself. Those mountains?
Yes, in between the mountains and the forest is usually the hunting ground.
Excellent, excellent. And you odd-looking specimen, you... Breanne, I think you said your name was? Oh, tell me a bit about yourself.
Who's gonna voice Breanne?
We'll
I
say
will.
is... you will? Oh, Brian's got
Sure,
a
why
nice
not?
deep voice.
Yes. No, I'm not gonna do that.
We can do it in Mickey Mouse's voice. I got this. Hold on.
Okay.
Waits for the typing of tree.
No, I'm not actually gonna talk like that. Someone who's on a PC will probably.
As she is doing it, right? Why don't we have he looks Illiyanna? A bit about yourself. As she types. So a bit about yourself, Miss Illiyanna.
Oh. Much. Family's from Lakehelm.
Oh, really? Where? Do you know? Have you worked with anyone of note? You seem to be quite the scribe.
I am. My mom taught me. She worked really well.
Did you work with anyone in the city? Like one of the many researchers or historians, as they call themselves?
Some of them.
A name?
Mom
Anything?
worked with that. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I get this right, because I'm about sure her mom worked for him.
So when you're quizzing your own backstories, guys.
I know, right?
So we'll go check the tweets. Did we hit? Two away from advantage for the party.
Retweet. Toga.
Retweet and Toga. Excellent.
Mom taught me how to scribe. She runs the scribe store.
Does she?
Lakehelm.
Starblade, right?
Yes.
Aha! Small world. I didn't... Weren't you supposed to be home already?
I was. Yes, they came to get me.
Is she... Is she making you late?
Oh, Illiyanna smiles. No more than, I suppose, could be accounted for. We ended up taking a little detour, but it was nice. Got to see the forest.
Ah, the forest. Yes, you did say you came to the forest. Breanne, roll me deception. He looks towards you. And did you only work with your mom, or did you work with anyone else? Small world, obviously. Kind of.
Of a sort, I suppose. Well, worked with Mom, did a job for your family. It was nice.
Did you? Oh, I didn't know that. Did you know that, Roselynn, and you didn't tell me? We had other niceties. You could have had a nicer meal.
She never told me. Sorry.
Breanne nods to you and just simply moves on. And he says, "Oh, okay. Interesting. Things come out when you speak to one another, don't they?"
She smiles. They
Also,
do.
roll me a deception.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh,
Because you are avoiding a question.
do I have my notes wrong?
No. You have not lied intentionally at all yet. He's asked you if you worked with anyone else within the city, one of the historians or someone along the lines. Basically asking, like, about Damien, and you've not named Damien.
Oh!
3 times. So unless you are going to name Damien now.
She would.
I know him. So you must be one of those 2 bright pupils he has. What was the other one's name?
Kia.
Kia! Yes, and Kia is a man, correct? Or a female? Can't remember in this canonically. Female, right?
Female in this canon, I think. Yeah.
Yes, she is quite the go-getter. She
is.
She takes no prisoners, we'll say. Interesting tactics for a
Antlyn
scribe.
tilts his head.
Has she been? Have you seen her lately?
Oh, she leaves a trail wherever she goes. Looks towards...
Hold on, I'm rolling inside.
Yeah, he's in move on. Looks towards Maad. And you, good sir, I mean... Maad... You seem to carry yourself quite well for an adventure, and a little different than everyone else.
I like to travel.
Antlyn, I need a point of what you are. Firefly, you're not going to be either of those on that roll.
It's pretty much to what he means by leaving the trail.
He's obviously not sharing what exactly he means. But you guess that there's probably a wake behind her at best. She doesn't work quietly. Is the best you'll be able
Rubs
to.
her head.
Okay.
Yeah, I like to travel, and
Have you
when I
seen many
do,
places?
a few.
Like
I spent
where?
Whitehaven, Southacre. Spent quite a bit of time in Oxford. Didn't really stop and spend any time other than those places.
Really?
So we started headed down here.
And where were you born?
Excuse me?
Where were you born?
Well, Whitehaven, of course.
Oh, interesting. So you all kind of coalesce from that area.
Pretty much.
Very, very interesting, actually. I'm sure Father would love to speak to you about Whitehaven. I mean, you know, the family did help fund that town and start it up. He probably knows. What's your last name? What's your family
Ringer.
name? Ringer. I don't think I've met any Ringers before.
No,
Father, though, I don't meet everyone that he does.
we weren't very popular.
Oh, ask Roselynn. He likes to know everyone he can.
Makes sense.
That's right, Roselynn.
Of course.
Yeah, you have no clue, Illiyanna.
Yeah. I kind of figured. Thought I'd ask anyway.
You know, it goes on and... Good.
He's a very knowledgeable person.
Yes. He takes good care in what he does for business. Likes to know every last detail. Just trying to get you all ready for your meeting.
He sounds like a very intense man.
Oh,
Where were you
no.
born?
I was born in Lake Hill.
That makes
It's good, and he raises another glass. He says, well then, apparently, unfortunately, our good friend, Mr. Stoneheart, will not be here. Or Mr. Clearwater, sorry, because he didn't know Stoneheart, my bad. And,
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's my mistake.
You scared me.
I need everyone at the table to make me con saves,
Oh.
and none of you have advantage.
Yeah.
And I would assume that all of you were trying to show your best manners,
Yes.
which means you cleaned your plate as much as you could.
Right.
So, that's for, am I missing someone? I'm missing Breanne. I shall have to roll for Breanne. We're so mad when she gets home. What happened? Well,
You see, it was like this. We're all enjoying our nice dinner. Conversation was flowing, just like the wine.
so, as you know, he's laughing, Maad, drunk, man, drunk. Good time. Like, it's really good. And Maad's head hits the table. And the food.
Yeah.
Illiyanna, you're a little bit giggly and a little bit weird, and you go face down.
Well, that ain't right.
You're out cold. Roselynn, Antlyn, and Breanne. Hey, Roselynn, you've been drinking. Actually, you've been drinking him. Give me another con save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're already disadvantaged. You have two statistics to deal with here. Yeah, you're holding your alcohol pretty well. It's hitting you pretty hard. You're fuzzy, and you see kind of two heads at the table. Antlyn, you're struggling. Your eyes are heavy. Very heavy. As is Breanne's and his spouse's. Well, apparently you guys can't keep your alcohol down. And weren't you drinking water? He sips on his drink.
I was.
You look odd. Do you need help to your room?
To me?
Yeah.
He shakes his head.
You gonna be able to make it upstairs on your own?
Give me a little time to rest and I can do it.
Sure. He continues to sit and eat and all this. Well, your friends were quite lightweights, Roselynn. I'm kind of shocked.
Whew. Why? This ale, or not ale, this drink is quite strong. I don't remember.
Really? Reaches over the table and sips it. No, it's about what I have in my glass. Puts it back down.
This, I don't. This comes from The trees are on here, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Maybe we should stand.
wouldn't-
Maybe we should stand up, try and get the blood flow. I don't know.
I guess.
You stand up.
Oh, yeah, she will try to stand up.
Con save. Roselynn stands up and collapses, hitting the ground. Well, that's the Antlyn, right? Can you please to get guards? Anyone, please? He stands up and walks over to Roselynn.
Am I really drunk? From
It's weird.
Can I-
You kind of feel like you're drunk.
okay. Can I make
Are
a?
you standing up? To go try and...
No, I'm first gonna see if there was anything in the water or the.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an investigation. Investigation water. Yeah, the water seems fine, man. Anything else you'd like to investigate? You guys seen the food? Food? I mean, doesn't seem to be much trace left of the food. I mean, you ate pretty much everything you were given.
Oh, yeah. I guess he's gonna try to stand in.
Con save, please. And as you stand up, you collapse.
Okay.
He looks to Breanne and well, are you just gonna stand there and very well, you're useless. And Thomas, so you're going upstairs, everything's fine, happy. It's
Yes.
a good time.
Uh-huh.
There's a knock on the door.
Who is it?
Entertainment. You hear a couple of female voices giggle.
Thomas raises an eyebrow because, well, a couple things. This wedding, or a honeymoon party, and entertainment's being called up. Who sent you?
Lord Foxfield, after apparently the misunderstanding from downstairs.
Thomas is gonna insight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
As far as you can read on their voices, they seem to be truthful with you.
Thomas will open the door.
There's two not very modestly dressed female halflings there. They have a letter addressed to you.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, "We are your entertainment tonight."
Thomas is going to read the letter.
It's obviously penned not by the individual himself. You can tell.
Right.
It's kind of like one of these, sorry about, the misunderstanding and any sort of damages caused. Please do not take this as our family doing it to you. And there's, kind of like an insignia on that Foxfield. Similar to what you would have seen on Roselyn's armor, in original armor.
Okay.
It's not, signed by him. Because obviously
Right.
the party would have seen it signed. I may be buying tree time here.
I got you. No problem. No problem. I completely understand. And he looks at the band, and he looks at the entertainment, and they'll let him in.
So yeah, they come in and they are quite entertaining for you that night. Tree, are you
Okay.
back?
I'm like 10 minutes.
Okay, well you can at least talk. I can roll for you. Right.
Yes.
So everyone in your party is passed out, either in their food or on their plates or on the ground, and he's looking towards you. Are you just gonna stand there? Or are you gonna help me? I feel a little woozy. It's weird.
Breanne looks at him and says, "Did you put something in our drinks?"
He motions to the fact that not more than, say 30 seconds ago, he literally drank from Roselyn's mug. If I put something in your drinks, do you not think you think I would have drank your drink?
Did you put something in the food?
I have been sitting here. How did I put anything anywhere?
Did one of your friends put something in the food?
Did you not walk by them all passed out at the bar?
I've seen some crazy things.
Useless. Just like your lie. He calls you on it.
Okay. And she says, "I did spend some time with some monks at a monastery."
And that's everything, right? Of course. And he kind of looks over, trying to he slaps Roz, not hard, but slaps her, trying to wake her up. Roselynn, he just kind of moans.
No, get away. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
Breanne. Well, how far is Illiyanna from Breanne?
You have to stand up to go get to her, but she's no more than 5-10 feet away from you.
Alright, I stand and try and go to her.
Alright, we'll make another con save.
Okay, do that for me, please.
Yeah! You kind
Oh,
of
God,
stand up and you wobble and you smack into the thing, but you're keeping yourself up. You get to Illiyanna, you put your hand on Illiyanna, and it's really, you're really not feeling good right now. Because you kind of waver. But you are still conscious.
Alright, Breanne. Well,
He looks over, snaps his head. Are you okay?
Breanne just looks at him and says, "I don't feel very good."
Quick, he kind of mushes over you and he puts his arm on you. Good, we'll sit you down.
Is there like an empty seat next to Illiyanna?
No, you'd be back to your seat, which is, again, 5 or so feet away.
Okay. Then... oh god. Breanne will, poke her with the blunt end of her glaive.
You knock Illiyanna out of her seat and onto the floor.
I was meant to wake her up!
Yeah,
Dang it.
she just slapped. And you exerted yourself to do the con save.
Breanne just kind of looks at her, looks at the guy,
You got like
and
one
says,
eye closed at this point, the other one open. What was that for?
I'm trying to wake her up.
That's a gentle tap. You clean knocked her out of her seat. And he
All I did
tries
was
to move you
poke
towards
her.
your seat. But you want her seat that bad, and he puts you in it.
Then, since I am right next to Illiyanna now, I'm gonna poke her until she wakes up.
Okay. You keep poking her with the blunt end of your glaive as she lays on the floor before your head just smacks and hits the table.
Oh god.
So, Thomas, you're having a grand time upstairs. But there's
Okay.
this weird, scratching noise at the window. Just barely audible.
Does anybody else seem to notice it?
No, the girls are into you. The band is playing, and they're too far away from windows.
Okay. Thomas looks at the girls and he's like, I'll be right back. Go play with her instruments or something.
They giggle at the double entendre.
Yeah. Thomas giggles to himself. And then he'll go to the window.
Hey, you look outside and you see a familiar kind of cat-sized head. It's blinking at you. Does it?
Thomas
You
can't let me have a good time, can you?
As much as you have been, sort of, you don't like the dragon, right? But you spent some time with it. It's not its normal disposition.
Look, they came on to me, all right?
I don't. You're very difficult.
Really? I'm difficult? Thomas is just yelling at, just saying this to the window and...
They're paying no mind.
Okay.
Thomas, have you partaken in any of the drinks or food or anything along those lines in the room?
No. No. Why?
I'm asking.
No, he has not.
Okay. He just seems to look at you and goes, are you going to... Everyone's in danger.
Yeah, no.
It's not me. He just closes its eyes and just says it.
I like the picture. It puts its claw on its nose and pinches,
Yeah, pinches the bridge.
Yeah. Yes, I know. We're in danger. Travel, blah, blah, blah. Get to the point.
You can't see in the dark, can you?
No.
Looks towards the darkness, and you see, in the distance, you see a kind of like a street lamp-esque torch, and just points towards the light. Wait for it.
Waits for it.
You see some horses. You see then a metal carriage. It looks like a bunch of bodies in the back of a metal carriage.
Drunk tag?
I don't think so. Unless they shackle drunks and drive them out of town.
Huh? What the hell's going on?
They carried him out the front door.
Who did? Who's they? Where am I? Where are my pants?
Looks down. I never needed to see that. Are you going to go, or should I leave you to your festivities?
What do
You cut out.
He's just like, well, what do you want me to do? Sorry, the dog's got the squeak toy next to me.
It looks good, but they're in danger. Aren't we supposed to, I don't know, save them?
Sure, just let him kick me again. Let's go save him.
Roll me a persuasion or deception. I'm not sure which Thomas is being sarcastic. That he's actually going to save them. I get the kick part, but Bellamine is inciting you. So should I wait? Sometimes you're difficult to read.
Thomas looks around. Party's over.
The two have them, ladies. But Thomas.
Thomas looks at him and goes, yes, I know. You can't live without me, blah, 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 blah. I love you too, or whatever. It would never work out. My heart belongs to another. I don't know what the hell you want me to say at this point. And he just starts putting on his clothes.
The man says, well, we've been paid, then good luck, good sir. And they leave. The two girls sitting on the bed.
Okay. Thomas looks over at the window, looks back at the halflings, looks back at
They
the
started
dragon.
playing
Just,
with each other.
He's looking back at the dragon like, really? I gotta leave?
Yeah, I'm not saying you have to leave. I'm going. I just figured you wouldn't want to travel by yourself.
Huh. Thomas starts thinking to himself, travel by myself, travel with a dragon. Travel by myself, travel with a dragon. Thomas starts thinking back to the stories that he's heard. Damn it. He starts putting on his clothes. And ladies are like, or parts of him, and he'll leave the room.
Okay. So you head downstairs. The bartender looks at you. Good evening. Your friends are in the room.
My friends aren't in the room.
They haven't come out here, so I would assume they're in the room.
Thomas looks back at the room.
Door's closed.
Thomas goes, huh. Well, if you see them, tell them I left my heart there or something. I don't know. I'll be right back. And he exits out the door.
Okay. So Thomas, as you exit the door, the dragon kind of sticking to the shadows. It kind of flies over to the side of the room. As you make your way over there, you see the windows have been shattered.
Like from the inside or from the outside?
The way that the glass is blown from the outside in.
Okay. Thomas looks at him and goes,
You
what the
don't
hell
see-
did you do?
I didn't do anything!
Thomas looks at it and squints.
Squints back at Thomas.
He can't see it. It doesn't matter. He's like, what did you do this time? Honestly, what did you cause?
He points to the thing. I was sleeping up there.
So we need to go rescue them.
Kind of lands on the thing, looks in. Well, there's someone in there.
And where? The room?
Nods.
So I got to go back up there. God damn it.
No, in the.
So-
You could climb into the window.
Okay, Thomas will climb up.
Yeah, it looks like Jamaris is unconscious, face down, in the room.
Okay. The hell?
Glass
What is-
everywhere.
What? So you killed him?
I didn't kill anyone.
Oh, he'll insight the shit out of that one.
You can incite the shit out of that one, and you can go ahead and what level are you, Thomas?
He's level 5.
Level 5. You can roll me on the new table. Oh, we don't have new tables here. You roll me D100.
Okay.
I'm so disappointed now. Damn it.
You're so disappointed after roll a D100? I'm disappointed.
I'm so disappointed I have to...
I'm
I
logged
don't
in
have
on
to-
the other one if you want me to roll for you.
No, it's fine. I'll get him made over.
45.
45?
Yep.
You see a small pearl.
Ooh.
This is... I'm going to tell you what it is. Thomas. Scrolling down to it.
Thank you, whoever donated.
That'd be Storm, calling in his loot wizard.
Thank you, Storm.
Thank you, Storm.
You can use an action to speak this Pearl's command word and regain 1 expended spell slot up to a 3rd level. It will be used
Oh,
once a
that
day.
isn't good. Thank you, Storm.
Oh, it's to the party. You can always trade it.
That's true.
So, you make your way in as, you and Bellamy begin to argue over how best to follow them. As Roselynn, you start to come around a bit. Your head's just pounding with this just throbbing headache, and your eyes are so heavy, and it's not good. Like, you don't feel good.
She'll. God. She'll slowly start to sit up. And try to look
you
around.
Sit up, like you try to push yourself up, but your hands are shackled.
What?
Big iron bands, elbows to wrists.
She'll open her eyes as best she can, and she'll start to look around.
It's dark. There's a very small light across from what seems to be a cell, the best you can see.
Does it feel like we're moving?
Yeah. No. Doesn't. But nothing in the room seems familiar. And then the smell hits your nose. You immediately come to almost a full awakening. Your head starts darting around. It's the spices being used as they cook dinner. You don't see anyone else. But you are certainly in the care of some Orions.
Yeah, her chest's pounding, and she's definitely sweating, and she's like, oh, fuck. Illiyanna?
You call out, there's no one.
Maad!
No response.
Oh. Shit. You said there was like a light?
It's just like a small kind of candle lit in the room.
Oh. Am I like in a cell?
It looks like it, best you can tell.
Yeah.
It's definitely nighttime if you hear crickets in the far distance.
Oh, fuck. Oh no, what have I got myself into?
Maad, you wake up
Yes.
in a similar situation. You're throbbing, it burns, there's a small candle lit across as you come to the realization your arm is bound. And you look around, there's no one. Odd spices you've never smelled before. Kind of in the air.
Am I actually in a cell?
In the direction you were looking like, it looks like so. From the small, kind of candle lit on this like rocky wall.
Where are my items?
You have no clue.
Am I naked?
No, you do have at least clothes on, not armor, but clothes.
Do I have my focus?
He doesn't see. What is your focus at? So I could know.
An orb.
Yeah, you definitely.
And the green pet gem.
Gone.
Okay.
Illiyanna. We'll get to you last. Antlyn.
Yes.
You begin to rouse. A similar situation to everyone else. Your arms bound, stripped of all your gear. You see a small light. However, you can see much better than everyone else. You see, as you're looking in this direction, it looks like it's carved almost like a cave-esque. There's definitely bars and a door to the cell that you're looking at. You don't see anyone. You do see at kind of the far as you look up towards where the staircase that you can see is. You see, like, it looks like your pack has been opened up, everything's been dumped. Your armor's up there, your weapons are up there. It's all kind of been, look like people have been pouring through it. He's a drow naturally, yeah. You have the double sight?
Yes.
Then you would be able to see that you're in like what seems to be a cave.
Okay.
Of course. I forgot about it, that's my bad.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Antlyn is just gonna look around, see if we could see anyone else.
Well,
also,
I'm gonna get through each ones and then we'll get to the next part.
Great.
Breanne. You kind of wake up, arms bound and taken. You know, all your gear's gone. No clue where Bella is at all. You can't see much more than the candlelight and the fire, but I do need you to roll me a D100 for what extra item will be within your belongings should you survive. What'd you get?
19.
19. There is. Just see here. 40. There was a sentinel shield in your belongings,
Ooh.
and then firefly. You wake up in a similar situation to everyone else. Unable to see anyone, no one directly around you. All your belongings are gone. You can see at the edge of your thing. You since you're on the other one, you can roll me a common magic item that's in there. Tell me what you get.
Oh, okay.
From the table.
Common, right?
Yep.
This is a talking doll.
Okay. It's a weird doll amongst your things. However, you also see someone as they kind of walk away, flipping through your book, reading your notes.
Excuse me.
And they don't seem very interested as you call out to them.
Do I recognize this person?
No, you just see the back of them.
Human? Male? Female? Big,
Humanoid
tall,
for
short?
sure. Humanoid for sure. You're only seeing kind of like the very barely of them because of the light and them walking away from the cells. They're kind of with your belongings. They're flipping through your book. And you have a small inkling that you've written down everything, haven't you? Have you written everything about your journey?
Yeah. It's her notes.
Including the things you're not supposed to tell. You realize that there's a finite amount of time before they're going to come across some information. Each of you turn as you feel a shudder of a breeze hit you. Very strong. And you turn. Those of you with dark vision see it first. You're overlooking a massive drop-off in a cliff. There is no rear wall. The four of you unsure where you are. Roselynn, you realize you've awoken inside the cells of Cliffwatch.
Her heart sinks.
You look down 7, 8, 900 feet, unsure what it is, but to a rocky death below. Those of you without dark visions, the moon kind of comes out from before the clouds, and you realize just how your lives are either in their hands or you can take your own. They don't really care. And that's where we'll end it for tonight's session.
No!
Why? Oh, God! I should have known this would have happened.
So, Mixer, I hope you guys enjoyed the Legacy of Acaen. Episode 9, Goldenfall. As they might be in a predicament. And no one knows where Thomas is, or they don't know where each other is. I have no clue where Bella is either. So, we will see you next Friday here on Legacy of Acaen. It's been a pleasure. Tomorrow there'll be some D&D, there'll be some games. We'll probably be back here with some stuff short enough. But we have some things to handle on the Discord first. Thank you for tuning in. Say bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for the donations.
Bye.
Thank you.
And for watching.